I never really knew what a bungalow was until I actually became a real estate agent. But in this video, guys, I'm going to show you a beautiful, luxury, new construction bungalow that's being built by K. Hovnanian Homes in the Winter Garden, Florida area. And for Winter Garden, Florida, this thing, in my opinion, is priced pretty well, so you're not going to want to miss this. This community is only about 15 to 20 minutes away from Disney World, about 30 to 35 minutes away from the Orlando International Airport and downtown Orlando, depending on traffic, but you're really close to your major highways, which is really useful for getting around the Florida area. But without further ado, guys, let's get into this bungalow model home, and make sure to stay till the very end because I have some really good news that I want to share with you, and I don't want you to miss it. All right, welcome home to Winter Garden, Florida. Let's take a look at the Suncrest model being built by K. Hovnanian Homes in the Winter Garden, Florida Horizon West area. This home is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath. It's 2 stories with a 2-car garage and approximately 2,419 square feet. The price you're starting from in these homes is about $575,990. Keep in mind that can change at any time. It's an open concept kitchen, has a center island and an oversized pantry. You have a spacious great room with access to a covered lanai, which you will see. You have a private home office or an optional extra suite off the foyer. You have a primary suite with a tray ceiling and walk-in closet, primary bath with dual sinks and a seated shower, and your laundry room is on the 2nd floor, so it's in close proximity to the bedrooms. The really cool thing about this community is that they are offering up to $35,000 in flex cash right now. Keep in mind that will change, and that depends on the home and, of course, the time when you're looking into this community. As you can see, you have the gas stove top, external ventilation, which is just amazing. Right here is that oversized pantry. Could fit a ton of honeycomb in there. Here is the nice family room area. Start imagining how you would set it up. And here's your covered lanai out back. It also connects to the 2-car garage. That way you're covered from rain when you get home. And here is just a nice coat closet. We're going to head upstairs now to check out the bedrooms. But guys, this community, Osprey Ranch by K. Hovnanian, you're about 15 to 20 minutes away from Walt Disney World, 35 to 40 minutes away from the Orlando International Airport and downtown Orlando, depending on traffic. Pretty much all of your shopping is right around the corner. You have the Hamlin downtown area, you have downtown Winter Garden Village. All 3 of those are going to have there's going to be a Target in one of them, a Walmart, Publix in another. Downtown Winter Garden's a great place to just go for a walk. Here is your nice loft area. This community is zoned for Orange County Public Schools, which is a great school system. There's also a great library system in Orange County. This is the primary bedroom. We're going to head into the primary bathroom and the walk-in primary closet. There's your shower with a seat, your dual sinks, and your primary closet right here. Even if this isn't the home for you guys, if you're ready to find your sweet spot in the Winter Garden, Florida area or the surrounding Orlando, Florida suburbs, make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. If you want to hear more about this home and a little bit more about this community, just stay a little bit longer. I'll talk about that more. But what I want you guys to do, start imagining what you would do to this home. Would you have the bedroom layout the same way that they do? Would you have an office upstairs instead of downstairs? What exactly would you do? Comment down below, and comment down below what you like about this home and what you didn't. I think my favorite part is this balcony and the kitchen downstairs. Now let's just go over some more details. Okay, so what did you guys think about the Suncrest 2 model being built by K. Hovnanian Homes in the Winter Garden, Florida Horizon West area? Just to recap, 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage, 2,419 square feet, and you're looking at a price range, base price, of the high to mid 500K range. Keep in mind, prices change at any time. But guys, that's just one of many floor plans for sale in this community. this is the list of bungalows right here. They also have single family homes. So I have a whole list of single family homes. And depending on when you're reaching out, they have incentives. The last incentive they were offering was up to $50,000 in flex cash on select homes. That may not be accurate right now. So depending on when you reach out is when I communicate with them and get you the numbers and kind of up to date on the incentives that they're offering. But remember, builders are offering incentives right now. It's a great time to buy new construction, especially in Orlando, Florida. Why? Because one, you get a brand new home, so you're gonna have a lot less maintenance. Two, you're gonna be moving into growing areas. These areas where they're building new construction are all growing, especially Winter Garden, Florida. Three, incentives, right? So lower interest rate potentially, and like closing costs or flex cash, depending on the builder, depending on the home. It's not an opportunity you would want to miss. So if you like this home that we took a look at, the Suncrest 2, maybe you want that balcony, maybe you want that kitchen, or maybe you want something by the same builder, but in a different home, right? So maybe you don't like the Suncrest 2, you like K Hovnanian, but you want to take a look at some of their other floor plans. That's okay, I can help you out with that. Also, if you're looking in a different suburb, maybe you're more interested in Claremont or Kissimmee, Lake Nona, Windermere, Ocoee, or you're looking outside of Orlando. Let's say Ocala, Tampa, Miami, Jacksonville. Wherever you're looking, I would like to help you make your move to Florida, Central Florida, as smooth as possible. So make sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. My info should pop up on the screen, and it should be down in the description below this video. My name is ajsweet. I'm your Orlando, Florida real estate advisor. Make sure to like, subscribe, press that notification bell, and share this video with a friend if you think they'll like it. Now just bear with me just a little bit longer. I got some really good news that I want to share with you. All right, if this is your first time to my channel, at the end of all of my real estate videos, I share a little bit of good news, either in the form of talking about Jesus or reading directly out of Scripture. And in this portion of good news, I want to just share a piece of Scripture that really hits home for me, especially in just the state of American Christianity. And it's Jesus in his Sermon on the Mount talking about false teachers and false prophets, right? And how you need to be careful of these men or women because they will mislead you from the truth, and they can appear to be incredible Christians, incredible people on the outside, but inwardly are not good, and they're leading you astray and leading you away from God, even if they feel godly. So I'm just going to read you this scripture. It's out of Matthew chapter 7, verses 15 through 20. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You will recognize them by their fruits. Are grapes gathered from thorn bushes, or figs from thistles? So every healthy tree bears good fruit, but the diseased tree bears bad fruit. A healthy tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a diseased tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus you will recognize them by their fruits. Guys, that is so important to hear, especially in America. We are plagued by a lot of false prophets and false teachers. I challenge you to do this. If you go to church every Sunday, start listening to your sermons. Even if you love your sermons, start listening to what the sermon is really about. If you leave the sermon saying, wow, that sermon was all about me, be careful where you're attending. If you leave that sermon saying, wow, that sermon was all about Jesus, that's a good sign. You want the sermon to be all about Jesus, not all about you. We have a part to play in this story of creation that God has laid out, but we're not the main character. We are just creations, and Jesus is the main character. He is the God of the universe. He is the beginning and the end. Jesus is the main character, and he needs to be the main character at your church. You should not be the main character of your church. So just be careful with who you're listening to, especially if you're a new Christian. A lot of these people who you probably shouldn't be listening to, they are going to sound really attractive because they're kind of speaking to your heart and to your flesh and to your worldly desires in a way that's like close to Christianity, so they still maintain that label of Christian, but they may not even be following Jesus, and they're probably not teaching you how to follow Jesus either. So I encourage you, dive into Scripture for yourself, especially on Sunday when you're listening to your sermons, and seek Jesus and follow him, and be adamant and discern well. Don't just follow a preacher because they sound good. They need to be speaking truth. A lot of terrible people have been incredible speakers. So make sure to be wise about who you're following. And thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.